Hey Star Wars fans, how's it going? This is Star Wars Net77. Today's episode we're going to take a closer look at my Power of the Force 2 Freeze Frame Collection 2 vid. My last one, a couple videos ago, I did the Collection 1. Now we're going to focus on Collection 2. Okay guys, so here's a closer look at the Collection 2 Power of the Force Freeze Frame figures. As you can see, you can tell it's Power of the Force 2. It says right here on top. It also says in the very bottom the collection number. It's also yellow. Collection 2 is yellow. So keep that in mind. I think Collection 1 was red and Collection 3 is blue. So keep that in mind. You get these really cool freeze frames included with every figure, and it's a scene from the movie. Here's Biggs Darklighter. This is the first time Biggs was made into an action figure. Really cool, displayed really nicely. He's holding a gun. He's got two guns. There is a hidden scene in New Hope that was deleted that it shows Biggs and kind of in Tatooine with Luke, and very early on in the script. They edited that out, but basically he's one of Luke's close friends, and as you guys know, the very final duel with the Death Star, he actually unfortunately died, which is too bad. But really cool. It talks about the special offer where you can get this like freeze frame catalog, and then here's a picture of kind of Biggs himself. Really cool looking helmet as well. Very detailed. Helmet is not removable, which is kind of unfortunate. Didn't do that until later on. Here's Admiral Ackbar. This is a repack from a previous Power of the Force 2 figure. But this is cool. It's got the cool freeze frame, and paid $5.76 for this back in Walmart back in the day in 1987. So I think figures now are going for close to $9. So definitely inflation has taken a toll on these figures. Here's Nien Nunb. Here he is also a repack from a previous line. Also got this at Walmart. Very cool looking frame here. And this figure came out in 1987. Sorry for the glare. Kind of shows you other figures that are in the line here. These figures are new. This is really cool. These are Ewoks. I got Wicket and Logray. It's a 2-pack. So this is the second time that they've done this. They did one with Jawas, which I showed you earlier. It shows you a picture of Logray, and pretty cool. This one's unfortunately a little bent, but I have another one which is in a little better shape. And these figures came out in 1987. I like these 2-in-1 figures. Basically, you pay the same price and you get two figures. Very detailed. These are the first Ewoks in the Power of the Force 2 line. And didn't come out with Ewoks for a while until afterwards, so it's kind of cool. Definitely very detailed. Here is a new figure to the line of Power of the Force 2 at the time. This figure came out in 1997. This is Laak Surak. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not sure, but this is an alien from New Hope, which he's in the cantina scene. There's a scene, and he's got like maybe a two-second cameo. They actually took his character out for the remakes, and they put another character in, which they actually have a figure for as well later on. But he's kind of looks like a werewolf, and you know, when they're making the movie, they actually just use a werewolf mask, very low budget. You don't really see his body in the movie, but I guess they kind of got by. You don't even see his hands. But what's interesting is his hands are very large. So, very cool. And then you got here's a better picture of him. You might recognize him now. So, Laak Surak. Now we're going to move on to, these are figures that are not necessarily bad guys, kind of neutral bad guys, you know, but they're not the good guys, not the rebellion, okay? This is, it's a Laak Mara, I think is how you pronounce it. Yak Face is also better known. This is a repack, but he's got a freeze frame now. The original Yak Face for Power of the Force 1 figure is one of the rarest figures for the line, for Star Wars line, because this will never release in America, Canada, and Europe only. So, pretty cool. He's got a 2-second cameo as well, but this is a repack. Here's another repack. This is Malikali. This is Rancor Keeper. Man, these names are really hard to pronounce. But this, I didn't have the freeze frame earlier, so this is the one in freeze frame. Came out in 1987, and it shows a picture of the Rancor. It doesn't show him himself. But the picture in the back is always the same picture that's in the freeze frame. Okay. Here is Gamorrean Guard. This is a character from Return of the Jedi. He was in Jabba's palace, and very cool looking figure. But this is a repack, but it does have a freeze frame, and came out in 1987. Pretty detailed overall. Here's another repack. This is EV99. And this is a very cool freeze frame as well. This figure came out in 1997. Better picture of him, and very cool. Again, got Walmart for $5.76 back in the day. Wish figures were still that cheap. And the last figure in the Collection 2 line is the Ugnaughts. This is new to the Power of the Force 2 line. They did have Ugnaughts back in the original line, Star Wars. But they came a 2-pack. And so you have another 2-pack. So you got the Jawas, you got the Ewoks, and then you got these guys, which are cool. And then I kind of like that. And then this is a freeze frame. Got a hobby bench for about $8. So I got the price tag on it. This figure came out in 1998. This is one of the later figures come out for the Power Force 2 Freeze Frame Collection 2. Thanks for watching, guys, and may the Force be with you. Till next time, take care.